So often people leave comments such as, hey, that NBA player doesn't train like that, so why should we? And right now I'm standing on one of our footwork mats. And that would be something that you could easily say, hey, that specific NBA player doesn't work on their footwork on the mat, so why should we? Just wrap your head around this simple concept. What any NBA player does is not proof or evidence that they're doing it the right way. In fact, let's just follow that chain of logic. If we took that approach, then we would never have advanced past what George Mikan did, or what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did, or what Magic Johnson or Larry Bird did, what Michael Jordan did, what Kobe Bryant did, and what the greats of today are doing. See, if you only do what they did, you're only gonna get what they got if you actually have the same DNA. And that's the most important part. See, there's a lot of NBA players who have been successful simply out of just playing nothing but pickup. I've heard some stories of people who never even trained for the game, but they played a lot of pickup and they succeeded. Are you sure you want to take that route? Are you sure that you have the natural abilities and you actually have the genetics and the DNA to risk your entire career on hoping that pickup works for you? Or would the better approach be to look at what multiple people are doing throughout history and today and base your training off all the different ways that people and players have found successful? Jerry Rice used to catch footballs in the dark. Wayne Gretzky used a tennis ball to replace a puck. And Kobe Bryant actually did full workouts only imagining he had a basketball in his hands. That doesn't mean that any of those things are the right ways, but it does make them options. And it does mean it worked for them. Our responsibility as basketball players, as trainers and coaches, is to simply look at all the data that we have, all the progressions that we've made, and make educated decisions on what will work for us. That means playing pickup will work. That means that game situational training will work. That means that skill enhancement, raw detail training will work. And we simply need to progress with the game because the skills in this game keep reaching greater and greater heights. And if we're gonna grow in the game, we can't simply ask the question, what did they do? We need to be able to ask, what did they do and what are players doing now? And put all those together so we can be successful in the game of basketball. When a player trains with me in person, I don't repeat workouts. The player experiences the method, experiences any weaknesses, and moves on to the next. That is my checklist approach. It's detailed, but not complicated. Your objective in the checklist training system is to simply experience each item on the list in the exact same way. Watch the video, perform the drill for up to 20 minutes or as instructed, and once completed, check the box. At this point, you'll have two options. You can either mark that the skill needs more work, which will save it in your needs work folder, or you can mark it as fully completed. And of course, for any assignments that you particularly love, you have the ability to favorite it. This process is simple. Each week, check off each item that is assigned to you, and then move your way through your needs work folder and any favorites with any extra time. My checklist training system will continue to attack your weaknesses and enhance your skills through this simple, detailed, and organized process. The results will follow on your way to becoming the most skilled player you can possibly be.